Okay, so we're back for the Colorless.
Starting with commons.
Number 5, we have Implement of Improvement, and there are a bunch of these cards. There are 5 different colors,
For
I
each
guess.
color, yeah.
But we chose 2, I guess, which is cheap and
Yeah, they're cheap and in the right colors for Revolt.
so this is 1 mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, when it leaves the battlefield, you get 2 life and you draw a card when it goes to the graveyard.
Yeah.
So I guess it is a revolt trigger.
Yeah, you play it for 1, then you pay 1 white and sack it, then you gain the 2 life, and then you draw the card.
Yeah.
So it's a cycler that enables Revolt, and it's cheap. For example, the blue one costs 3 to cast, and it's in a color that doesn't care much about Revolt. So that's not as cool for this, because Revolt is one of the new things.
Yeah.
That could still be good maybe in an improvised deck or whatever, but we focused on the cheap stuff here.
Yeah.
Because number 4, we have the green one, which is both because green cares about Revolt and it cares about +1/+1 counters. Here you have 1 again, and then 1 green and sack to get a counter and draw the card.
Yeah.
So it's just cheap, triggers Revolt, and it works with the counter theme.
Yes. Then on number 3 we have Night Market Guard. So 3 mana for a 3/1, which can block an additional creature each combat.
Yeah,
so
it can block 2
it's a
creatures.
defensive creature. But this is a good thing to fetch, I guess, with
It works with Trophy Mage.
Trophy Mage.
And it's so in a blue deck that should be maybe defensive. It's a good blocker because it trades with most of the thing, maybe even 2.
Yeah.
And if you have the Trophy Mage, this is something you can get.
Yep.
Just as an example.
Yeah.
Number 2, we have Universal Solvent, another 1 mana artifact that actually doesn't do anything in the beginning.
No.
But everything that cares about artifacts, it works with Improvise.
Yeah.
This should be good in Improvise.
Yeah.
And in the late game, you can just pay 7 and sack it when you don't really need to improvise anymore. Destroy target permanent.
Yeah, that's good. So
super slow.
But still, turn 1 it doesn't really do anything if you play an artifact.
But it is here for improvise.
Yeah,
or cares about
of course.
And that's that. And number 1,
we have the Reservoir Walker. So there's a 5 mana 3/3. But I guess when it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life and get 3 energy. So
catch
it's
up. It can block. It can enable artifact triggers. It can enable energy.
Yeah.
It's just all round. So that's it for the commons. And number 3, we have Pacification Array. I mean, it's a cheap tapper, even though it's not super cheap to activate. But you can lock down vehicles, artifacts with activated abilities, and obviously any creature.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but still.
2 tap.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's 2 colorless at least. It's not like it's double white or something.
No.
So in the right deck, and again, if you don't have anything to tap, you can improvise.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So number 2, we have a very good card.
It's cool.
Treasure Keeper. So 4 mana 3/3. That's fine on its own.
Yeah.
But when it dies, you cascade, I guess.
That's reveal a card from the top.
Until you reveal a non-land card with converted mana cost 3 or less.
Yeah. So, I mean, back in the days it was called Cascade, but now I guess they just type it out. And if you, for example...
Cascade was when it enters the battlefield. This is when it dies.
Yeah, you can still say when it dies Cascade. Okay. But, I mean, still, if you find a 3 mana 3/3, you just cast it.
Yep.
And number 1, the new fixed Renegade Freighter, Untethered Express. 4 mana for a vehicle, which is crew 1, again, like a Renegade Freighter.
Yeah.
It's 4/4 trample instead of a 4/3 that could be a 5/4 trample.
Yeah.
But this grows every time it attacks. So it's attacking for 5, then 6, then 7. I
So
mean,
it's very annoying. If you don't have removal or can't block its death, you're gonna die.
yeah, but now at least they have nerfed it because it's 4 instead of 3,
Yeah.
and it's uncommon instead of common. So Renegade Freighter, as it was,
Yeah.
should have been uncommon, obviously, or nerfed in some other way. So this at least is more fixed. You can get one more turn to find the answer. Yeah, that was it for all the colors, including colorless.
Yeah, set looks cool.
Yeah,
It looks like it could be a fun set. I'm looking forward to going like deep.
on Revolt, for example,
Yeah.
or improvise. Yeah, we want to do the slower, cool stuff.
Yeah.
And look for our the archetype
Archetype
discussion later this week.
Yes, box.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.